Hello YouTube, this is my first video on PHP tutorial. In this tutorial, I am going to discuss some of the basic concepts of PHP. So I'll start introduction by creating a small PHP file. I'm going to name it as hello.php. The file name should always end with an extension .php. Then the software packages that are minimum requirements of software packages in this tutorial are working web server and installed PHP software package, and the operating system that I'm using over here is Linux operating system. Linux is a very good operating system for networking purposes, and it's very secure also. So I'm going to start with a hello world program here. PHP code starts with this line and it ends with this line. Repeat again. This is the line that starts our PHP code. It gives the interpreter meaning that okay, the PHP code has started, and this is a line that indicates okay, PHP code has ended. So I just want to print hello, this is PHP on the in the browser, echo. If you are familiar with C language, we use printf statement, and if you are familiar with Java programming language, then we use system.out.print. It's similar to that statement. Echo hello, this is PHP. Just terminate the statement with a semicolon and control as saving. Because I'm using Apache web browser here, I'm just going to open that file, PHP file, hello.php. Hello, this is PHP, this is output. And remember to save this hello.php file inside your web browser's web directory. Then only we'll be getting output on our screen. Next, how to declare a variable in PHP. One of the advantages, or which I feel, the feature that I feel is very good in PHP is that we don't have the need to declare a data type of a variable. You can just declare a variable and assign a value to it, like $a is equal to hello. The PHP interpreter will automatically understand the data type of this variable $a as a string, because it is contained inside this quotation marks, double open inverted commas and then closing in open inverted commas. So it will automatically understand that it is a string variable. This variable is containing a string. PHP variables are always declared with a starting $sign and the variable name is equal to some value. Okay. If I declare $b is equal to 1, then PHP will understand that it's an integer value. If I declare $c is equal to 4.5, it will understand that it's a floating point number. And I'm assuming that you know basics of programming before you started to learn PHP, because you should know some of the concepts like a variable name never starts with a space character, and the variable names never start with a number and all. I'm assuming you are already familiar with all basics of programming. I just want to print this. So how to print a variable on the screen? It's very easy. Echo $a. Now let us see the output. I'm just refreshing this page. Reload. Hello. So we got the output as hello on the same line. So I just want to have this output on the new line. So before printing echo a, I'm just going to print a new line character over here, br. This is the statement that we use in our HTML code. One more thing I want to say about PHP is that the code might be in this way, but the code's output is always returned to the client in the HTML document format. So echo hello, this is PHP is inside a HTML document that is going to the user and output. So browser interpret, so that because the browser always interprets only the HTML code, it is sent in the form of HTML document to the browser. So that means whatever the tags that you use inside your HTML code can be used inside this PHP code also. Like echo paragraph tag I'm going to use over here. P, this is para. I'm going to close this para now. See, we are going to see a new output over here. This is para, a new line above and a new line below the para. So you can use all your HTML tags inside your PHP document files, PHP files. Now I'm going to show you a simple example of how you can use this. And one more advantage of this PHP files is that you can use HTML, your HTML code inside this PHP files. Like I'm going to show you now. You can embed this HTML, a PHP file inside your HTML documents, HTML files. Like I'm going to start this code with HTML, then body, and then going to close it with a slash body slash HTML. Now also the output will be same. See, so you can understand the use of PHP now. Suppose inside your compute this HTML program, sometimes in middle of your, so I'm going to give the use of this embedding the code inside our HTML files. Suppose in some of the places in this is a small hello world program, so you don't understand the use, but after getting a deeper into programming, like let me take a button, you need to just uh, use you need to get the output from the server. You need some of the values from the server. Like see, I'm creating a button in HTML, and I just need the value of button to be given by a server. Value is equal to, so what I'm going to do is single inverted comma PHP and then echo $a, and then close PHP, close the inverted comma, value is equal to PHP, and I'm going to close this input tag. So I just needed the number button value of the button from the server side inside my HTML document. I'm just going to refresh this page. Hello, you can see hello, and the value is given by the server to this button. So now you can understand, I think you can get an idea of the use of this PHP getting embedded inside our HTML document. PHP is a very, so this was our introduction class to PHP, and I want to say you that PHP is very beautiful programming language for server side scripting. It's very efficient to use this language, and it's very reliable programming scripting language, and it's very easy. Once you learn it, you feel like you can do anything in PHP related to server side scripting. It's very easy, and once you just learn completely the programming in PHP, you just feel like write more and more programming in PHP, and it's very easy, and its syntax is similar to other programming languages that you might be familiar, like C. Mainly I wanna say is C programming language, and it's similar. Its syntax is like similar to other programming languages, so you won't find it very difficult to learn PHP. So this was our introduction class to PHP. I'll be making next tutorial in a short time. Bye.